Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aries. We are going to take a look at what general messages your spiritual team wants to relay to you for this month of August and going forward. Now keep in mind this is just a general reading, meaning that the messages may or may not resonate with you. However, do take the messages that does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out my other videos for your other sign placements if you find that there are no messages in this particular video for you. Okay, so with that being said, let us go ahead and get started. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors for the collective sign of Aries for being present. And we are actually going to start this reading off with an angel number messages card. Now, these could be numbers that you notice, you are noticing randomly throughout the days. And this is just a sign that your angels are trying to communicate with you and that there may be an important message for you in this video. Okay, so thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. One angel number, angel message card for Aries. All right, and you guys have number 55. And this is a master number, okay? And it says, I am evolving, okay? And it says, substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. All right, so number 55, I am evolving. All right. So let us go ahead and get the cards and see what messages your spirit team wants to relay to you. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can you please show me what is Aries' current situation? Current situation for Aries, please. All right, guys, and you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, and that also ties into that master number 55 card because it says substantial changes in your future. All right, and you kind of have this Wheel of Fortune card popping up here to validate or confirm that for you guys. All right, what is Aries' current challenge? What is the current challenge for Aries? Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. What is the current challenge for Aries? Oh. Okay, so you guys have the Four of Wands as your challenge. All right, and what advice do you have for Aries, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors? What advice do you have for them? What advice do you have for my lovely Aries? What advice do you have for them? Oh. All right, so another four. We have the Four of Pentacles. All right, and lastly, what is the expected outcome? What is the expected outcome? All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, as your expected outcome. Card at the bottom of the deck for you guys is the Two of Swords. Okay, being stuck with having a decision to make about something. Maybe some of you are going through that. All right, Aries, so let's take a look at what we have going on for you guys this month. So you start your reading off with the Wheel of Fortune, right? And I feel like this is asking you, especially with that I am evolving card here, maybe to get ready. Some changes are going to come in that is going to require you to kind of step out of your comfort zone, right? I do feel like they are going to be positive changes, okay? Maybe they're working in the background. You're not aware exactly of what those changes are exactly quite yet, but that's what the Wheel of Fortune card is. It's a fate card, all right? Meaning that the wheels are turning. As you can see, her dress would have normally hid that, all right, but she has moved that veil to the side briefly for the moment so that you can see the change that is occurring, behind the scenes. So this is why I feel like changes could be going on behind the scenes right now that you're not fully aware of, but in this reading, Spirit wants you to be made aware of that there are some changes that are going to be taking place for you guys soon that will require you to possibly step out of your comfort zone. And why I feel like that's the case is because you have, I know I'm skipping over the challenge, but you have the Four of Pentacles here and the advice from Spirit. All right. Now the Four of Pentacles is normally a card about, saving, protecting your assets, protecting your investments, or really, just making sure you're in a stable and secure place, right? Which is the card of Four of Wands, okay? But as you can see, she's shielded herself off from the rest of the world as she's behind this fenced in gate, okay, that's locked, as you can see, with the chain and the locks around it. So she's kind of shielded herself off from the rest of the world. Now with this being in the advice position, I feel like this is what I'm telling you. Some changes are going to come in that's going to require for you to step out from behind the scenes, right? Okay, so take those locks off, open the gate, and expose your truest self or your truest potential. All right. You have, going back to your challenge, you have the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is normally a card of stability, mainly home stability. It also can be ceremonies or celebrations as such. But I feel like in this case, there may be some instability around your home front for some of you guys. And that may be another reason why you guys are sheltered off, okay, where you may be sheltered off more so emotionally or mentally more than physically, or you could be physically, sheltering yourself as well. But there may be a lack of stability somewhere, and I do feel like it is on the home front. All right, but some changes are coming in for you guys that's going to allow, or not going to allow, but it's going to call for you to have to step out of that comfort zone. Okay, now we have the Five of Pentacles, all right, as the expected outcome. Now the Five of Pentacles is normally a card of, poverty or a loss or feeling like there's a lack of, okay? Now, with it being in the expected outcome position, I don't want to say that that's what some of you guys will soon, be facing or run into. I'm going to look at this more from a positive light, saying that you guys are going to, once you step out, because look, we go from the 4 to the 5, 5 being one of the numbers in your master number. Once you step out and evolve, right, because it says I am evolving, you'll be able to recognize that there is things around you that can help nurture and nourish you. All right, so I feel like with it being an expected outcome situation, it can either go, I can't get my words out. It can go either way, right? If you choose to stay blocked off, right, and you choose to not be open to the changes that's going to come in, right, you can either go the way from 4 to 5 of staying in that energy of feeling, not like feeling like you're not evolving, which is what your angel number cards asking you to do. Feeling stuck, feeling stagnant, having that feeling of being without. Or you can choose to evolve, right? And recognize that there are things, people, and situations around you. There's a light behind her, right? That can help to nourish and nurture you into becoming a more better person than what you are now. Okay. So then now let us go ahead and clarify to see what else your spirit team would like for you to know. So thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please clarify, why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the position of the current situation for Aries? Okay, so we have the Ten of Fire, okay, which is also the Ten of Wands coming up in your current situation. So two tens here, right? So these changes that's coming in could be a result of hard work and efforts that you have put in someplace or somewhere, right? And this is you maybe being possibly recognized for your efforts. Okay, so that could be it for some of you, and it could also be for others. This could be a change that's going to come in that's going to alleviate any hard work that you have been putting in. Maybe some help is going to come in, because the Ten of Fire or Ten of Wands is usually a card of taking on that burden yourself. All right, not letting others help you. As you can see, the Four of Pentacles, she's kind of fenced herself in, not really dealing with the outside world, which if you look at these two cards here, I'm going to point out, you know, at one point she looks stable and healthy. All right, she looks stable and healthy in the Four of Pentacles. But then as she continues to be on her own without the help of the support that's around her, she withers away, right? So this could be, like I was saying, for those who choose to stay in that energy where, you know, it's all about self, then that could be a possible outcome. And for others, this is just calling for you to recognize that there is always someone there to help lighten the load. All right, because you have the Ten of Fire here as your current situation, which means you could be taking on a lot of responsibility or burdens yourself. All right, and some changes are going to come in that's going to help with that, if you allow yourself to be helped. Or this could be, like I said, for some of you, you being rewarded for all of your hard work and efforts that you have put into something. Okay, thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Can we please clarify, why is the Four of Wands here in the position of the current challenge? Yeah, and I really just got like a strong message of instability on the home front for whoever that resonates with, right? Maybe things being kind of unbalanced or out of focus. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take these two. You had two come out for to clarify this Four of Wands. So you have another four. All right, so you have the Four of Swords. So you guys have the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and now the Four of Air, which is also the Four of Swords, right? So this is another angel number, right? So this is number 444. If you guys want to look that up, I may even pull the card out for you at the end of this reading. But number 444. Now, Four of Swords is all about being able, as you can see, she's meditating. So this is all about being able to rest, rejuvenate, you know, get your mind back right. Now, with it being in the with it being in the challenge position, I feel like this is something that you guys have not been able to do. All right, because of, you know, a lot of work or a lot of responsibility that you have, you know, at the moment going on in your life. So you haven't really been able to quite do this, right? And then you have the Five of Pentacles, which also showed up again. All right. So this is just, you know, like I say, this is the time for you to reach out to others, okay, for assistance, and not feeling like you have to take on this burden yourself. All right, but I do feel like some changes are going to come in, and with that I am evolving card, I do feel like that is, you know, maybe this situation is something, a learning lesson for you guys. I do get that this may be a learning curve for you guys. You're supposed to take something from it. You're supposed to learn from it. All right, especially if it's something family related. So you guys have the 5 of Pentacles with the 4 of air, or 4 of swords. All right, so maybe overthinking, you know, overworking, maybe even being stressed out about finances for some of you guys, okay, because the 5 of Pentacles is also a card of feeling without financially. So some of you may even have like money woes or money concerns at the moment, okay, but we have so we have 2 5s here, right? So this 5 is really showing up here for you guys, and I do feel like that's really signifying the message of you are meant to evolve from this situation, okay, and substantial change is going to come in for you guys that's going to alleviate you of any burdens that you guys may be going through, for any of you who that resonates with, and for others it could be just you being rewarded for your hard works and efforts. All right, so then let us clarify, why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here in the position of, and the advice from you all? Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? And the 4 of Pentacles too is a card about, you know, like I mentioned earlier, saving and investing, and with, you know, it being with this 5 of Pentacles, maybe some of you don't feel like you are, you know, financially secure enough. So that could be some issues or concerns that you guys worry about for some. Why is the 4 of Pentacles here? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors, in the position of the advice from you all. All right, and then we have the King of Air, which is also the King of Swords. Okay, money issues, money matters is what I'm getting. Some of you may be having money issues or money matters, or really thinking about your finances at the time. All right, you have the King of Swords to come up as the clarifier for the 4 of Pentacles. All right, King of Swords is someone who is going to be very focused, right? He's going to be very focused on what it is that he wants, and he's going to not only be focused, but he's going to know how to execute the plan. All right, so, and then too, as you can see, like, he has no interest, right? The King of Swords, out of all the swords, he's the most stern, right? Meaning that he's more so, or more or less emotional than, let's just say less emotional than the other kings, right? He's not going to make himself available emotionally, right? So this could be too asking you to allow yourself that space to come out and open yourself up, okay, emotionally. Emotionally, you need to kind of set yourself free, I feel like, for some of you, or you're just going to stay trapped, right? Trapped in this energy that will either like wither you away, or you can pull away from it, okay, and allow for yourself to be nourished and helped by others. All right, so it's all about, in a sense, with the King of Swords being here, thinking outside the box, okay, getting out of that strong, stern demeanor, okay, shutting yourself off to maybe your loved ones or those around you, and allowing for the light to come in to help grow you, right? So let's clarify, why is the 5 of Pentacles here in the position of the expected outcome? Yeah, and I like with the 5 of Pentacles, it's like a choice card, right? It's like she has the option to go in, as you can clearly see with that light on, the lights on in the background, meaning that there's somewhere for her to go, or she can choose to stay in the storm, right? She can choose to stay in the storm and wither away, right? So this is like, I feel like with it being an expected outcome card, it's kind of putting the ball in your court, saying you have that choice at the end of the day. Either you're going to make yourself emotionally available for yourself and for others, or you'll just stay in that place where you're, you know, blocking your emotions off from being able to evolve, right? You have that evolving card. Okay, so needing to overcome your insecurities and letting go of your fears. But I feel like that change that's coming in is going to, like I mentioned earlier, take you out of your comfort zone so that you can do just that. You can let go of your fears, and you can let go of any insecurities, anything that's holding you back. All right, so we have the Eight of Water, which is also the Eight of Cups. And we have the Nine of Earth, which is also the Nine of Pentacles, to clarify the Five of Pentacles, right? And this is what I was just saying too, right? You have a choice. All right, and I love how these clarify the Five of Pentacles, because this is just saying that, you know, it does, the outcome will only become, you'll get out what you put in, right? You're only going to get the outcome based on the choice that you make, right? So with the Eight of Cups, as you can see, like, they're choosing to open the door. And in this case, he's exiting. Maybe he's exiting a situation. But if you compare it to the Five of Pentacles, this could be him entering into that warm comfort zone, okay? Choosing to not be out in the cold. All right, and then where do you go from there? You go to being able to thrive with the Nine of Earth being here, okay? Hard work that has led to a luxurious life. So yeah, this is definitely, like I was saying, the changes that's going to come in for some of you is going to be like a reward for all of your hard work and efforts. Okay, so don't ever feel like you have to be don't ever feel like you're left out in the cold, because at the end of the day, you have the ability to make choices that will affect whether you stay where you're at now in your comfort zone or you evolve. All right, because I do feel like you are definitely going to be called to evolve. And with the Eight of Cups showing up here to clarify, this is a good card to have, because this is you choosing to make big life changes. Okay, this is you choosing to move on to something better, okay, and then seeking more from life than what you are experiencing. So this is you making the choice to, guess what, when opportunity knocks, to open the door for it. All right, so I love that clarifying those cards, well, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. All right, so then now let us go ahead and get some oracle messages for you guys. See what your spirit team would like for you to know. Let me put these back over here. All right, thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Can you please provide 3 oracle messages for my lovely Aries? 3 oracle messages for my lovely Aries. Yeah, some of you may feel like overworked at the moment. All right, and it's because you don't feel like you have the time to rest, relax. Things maybe are like all over the place. They're not stable. And it could be because you're trying to do whatever you're doing on your own. All right, like I say, that is for some of you. And for others, you know, the rewards, you will reap the rewards for your efforts. All right, so don't feel like you won't, because you will. All your hard work is going to pay off. Thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. Please, 3 oracle messages for my lovely Aries. What else do they need to know? What else? Okay. And we have fears. Okay, so it says, despite Despite how dark things appear, light is breaking through. Be brave and find a way through it. All right, and this is just like the evolving card. It's calling another card that mentions fears. Okay, the evolving card says a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. All right, and I do feel like some the changes that's going to come in for you guys are going to, for the most part, pull you out of your comfort zone. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. So Spirit is wanting you to be aware of that. All right, so that when it comes, you'll be somewhat prepared for it. Okay, but not, I don't feel like it's definitely not going to be a bad thing. I can say that. It's just, like I said, it's going to require you to kind of step it up a notch. Let's just say, take yourself away from being shielded off from the rest of the world. All right, rest of the community, rest of any situation where you kind of like exclude yourself from. Thank you, beautiful angels, guys, ancestors. 2 more oracle messages, please, for my lovely Aries. All right, and we have wealth. New financial opportunities will help you achieve long-term success. And this is why you're going to be called to step out of your comfort zone, because this opportunity that's coming in for you guys could be one that's lucrative. All right, something that's going to bring you financial stability. All right, 1 more oracle message, please. And I love how you get that card, because you had 2 5 of Pentacles to show up here. All right, which is the card of poverty. And this is just saying that, oh, what's coming your way is going to be the complete opposite of poverty, right? But it's going to call for you to step out of your comfort zone once again. All right. And we have change. Yep. Wheel of Fortune, change card, wealth card. Some changes are definitely coming in for you guys. Okay. And it says, be willing to let go of what you planned to have, the life that is waiting for you. Yep, guys. Some changes are some very positive changes is coming in for you guys. Okay, so be ready to be metamorphosized. All right, be ready to set sail, set free. Like, you know, when the butterfly breaks free from the cocoon, right? He can't just be fearful and stay in the same spot where he, you know, cocooned at or hatched from. He has to be willing to go out and explore what the world has to offer him, right? So he has to be ready to spread his wings and take flight. So I do feel like that's what it's going to call for you guys to do. Be ready to spread your wings and take flight when these changes come in for you guys. Okay. All right. Let us get 2 more oracle messages. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. 2 more messages for my lovely Aries. 2 more messages for my lovely Aries. But I feel like too, guys, you have to make yourself emotionally available, right? You're going to be called to kind of step out on a whim and detach away from self. Is what I get. Detach away from self. Detach away from your comfort zone, all right? Tackle those fears face on, all right? Because I feel like it is going to be your time to shine and just embrace yourself for the changes that's coming in. 2 messages, please, beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. All right, so all 3 of these came out and they literally flew out, so I am going to take them. All right, so we have awareness. Change how you look at things, and what you look at changes. Enjoy the moment. So I'm going to say that again. Change how you look at things, and what you look at changes. All right. It's all about your perception, Aries. And then you have release. You're being saved for something better. Don't hold on to what's holding you back. All right. As you can see, she's holding on here in this image, right? And she's also holding herself back. This is why I said that was the advice from Spirit to release. All right. Let yourself come out into what Spirit has waiting for you. All right. And then we have purpose. Your destiny isn't a straight line. It's a spiral. Enjoy the journey. All right. Okay. And then I am going to now pull an archetype message. Now, this could be an archetype that your spirit team feel that you should be embodying, or someone they want to be they want you to be made aware of maybe someone in your surrounding situation or circumstances. So one archetype message, please. Beautiful angels, spirit guides, ancestors. And we have the Sage. Okay, your ability to think and act using knowledge, experience, common sense, and insight will be the key to your success. All right, so your ability to think and act using knowledge, experience, common sense, and insight will be the key to your success. All right, as you can see, he's like an old man, which means he's very experienced and probably holds a lot of wisdom and knowledge, right? Brings me back to this King of Swords, someone who's very insightful. All right, knowing how to not only think, but also knowing how to act. Okay, but just be mindful, like I said, the King of Swords is also someone who's very stern, okay, and not always available emotionally. So you do want to make sure you're not that laser focused to where you're kind of cutting yourself off emotionally from yourself or from others. All right. Thank you. Now I'm going to pull some fortune messages for you guys. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please, four messages, four fortune messages for my lovely Aries. 2 more, please. 2 more fortune messages. All right, 2 more fortune messages. And 1 more. All right, so let's take a look at what you guys have. Ooh, look at that. We have the Star. Guaranteed success, Aries. Guaranteed success. You guys are going to be a star. And then you have Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay. And then you have Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Could that be some of you, Aries? Okay. And then lastly, we have Cain. And Cain says, pay attention to your health. All right. For those of you that resonates with. All right, my lovely Aries, that has been your monthly reading. Really hope you enjoy. If so, please be sure to hit the like button. Leave me comments below if you like. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.